Alright, y'all, what's good? I don't got that much time to talk because, I gotta go in a bit, bro. I don't know when I'm gonna be back, you know what I'm saying? But, like, bro, y'all, I really hate to have to bring my personal life into this, bro. But, I thought I'd just be open with you guys because I don't know how long I'm gonna be gone or if I'll even be back. But, bro, y'all, my house has been infested with termites, y'all, and I don't know the current situation on like how long it's gonna take for them to remove them, because they said it was the worst possible stage of a termite infestation, bro. The people like the pest control, they came over to my house, last week, and then they were doing some checkups on some things because we kept hearing like some weird critters in the walls, and like there was like also like a bunch of like we were like seeing a bunch of like random like dents in the walls, like those termite nests, and yeah, we had pest control, they checked the pipes and everything, there was nothing wrong with that. But then when they checked the walls, they found that there was a whole colony of termites living in my house, bro. And, they said it was really bad. The wood was decaying, bro. The support beams were, like, starting to fall. So, I don't know if I'm going to lose my house or whatever. But, bro, y'all, I just need y'all to pray for me, bro. Because, this is really bad, bro. They said it was a stage 4 termite infestation. And, I don't know when I'm going to be back or if I'm even going to get my house back, bro. They just told me freaking last night, because it took, I don't know why, but it took them a week to find, because we had different types of pest control. They started by checking the outside of the house, and eventually, bro, my freaking, what's it called, oh my god, bro, I just can't speak, bro. But like, bro, y'all, I just need y'all to pray for me, my family, because we might have to stay over at a relative's house or something, bro, because they gave us a day to evacuate. They're giving us a day to evacuate, bro, so I can only bring limited items, bro. I could probably only bring my laptop, my phone, just a couple bottles of water, and maybe some clothes, some clothes. What the frick am I saying? But y'all, just pray for me, y'all. I don't know what the outcome of this situation is gonna be, bro, but my mom's calling some of my relatives, seeing I can stay at their house or whatever. But bro, basically what happened, last week, pest control came over, bro. They came in to investigate, and like 1 or 2 days ago, they found out that my house has termites in it. So they literally, when they found out, bro, they had all my family come out. They had, I saw freaking pest control, they came to my front doorstep, bro, and I answered the door, and they were like, yo, bro, we need to talk. And they had me come out, they had everyone come out, they had my mom, my dad, they had my whole family come out, bro. And they gave us a rundown of what's gonna happen. They said, okay, you guys are gonna have 1 day to evacuate, bro, because the termite infestation is so bad, bro, and the house could collapse. So it's not safe to be in, so we can only bring limited items, like I said. So I got my backpack ready, bro. Actually, I don't even have anything ready yet, bro. I still need to pack my clothes, my backpack. I gotta pack some water. I just gotta, I gotta pack. So I don't have that much time to talk. So, but y'all, just keep me in your prayers, y'all. It's rough out here. You know what I'm saying, bro? This past year has been just crazy for me. But y'all, just pray for me, y'all. All right. Just keep me in your prayers, bro. And to anyone who thinks this is fake, bro, remember, this does not affect you, bro. This only affects me, all right? All right, y'all. I don't know what else to say, bro. Peace out. Just keep me in your prayers, y'all.